thyroid gland is present in root region which produces hormone known as thyroxine. This thyroxine has another name called as personality hormone. This particular thyroxine is known as personality hormone because it promotes growth indirectly by differentiating the tissue. It promotes growth indirectly by differentiating the tissue. Therefore, this thyroxine is known as personality hormone. With this, we will enter into the new topic of arithmetic progression, that is to find the sum of n terms. Now with exercise 1.3, first main, we have got 4 problems. These 4 problems are so simple where it doesn't require any of your mental ability or reasoning, rational power, just direct substitution. So the problem is given where you have to collect 3 datas. After substituting the 3 datas, you will get the 4th data, that is Sn, sum of n terms. It is a very easy process and easy way of solving the problem. Now let's consider the first problem, that is 2, 7, 12 up to 10 terms. You are asked to find the sum of the following APs. Sum of following APs. What you have to find? Sum of following APs. What is the given is 2, 7, 12 up to 10 terms. You have to find the sum of this AP up to 10 terms. So the same is written here. What is the first term? First term is 2. We have got first term from this problem. Now what is the common difference? Common difference as usual, second term minus first term. Second term is 7 and first term is 2. So that 7 minus 2 is 5. We have got common difference 5. Then how many terms you have to add? 10 terms you have to add. So therefore n value becomes 10. So 3 parameters you got. So now take the formula, Sn formula, that is Sn is equals to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. You observe properly, d is one parameter, n is another parameter, then a and finally Sn. There are 4 different parameters and 3 parameters are given directly. So what you need to do is just substitute so that you will get Sn value. Understand, children? Direct substitution. After substitution, you should be well versed with addition, subtraction, multiplication and in some way to find the LCM also. If you are very good at these aspects of operation, then problem is highly very easy. Now see that from this problem we have got a is equals to 2, d is equals to 5 and n is equals to 10, and we are going for direct substitution using this formula. Sn is equals to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now what is the value of n? N is 10. So sum of 10 terms. Sn is sum of n terms. Since we know from this problem how many terms you need to add, 10 terms, therefore it becomes S10. Sum of 10 terms is equals to n by 2 is nothing but 10 by 2 into 2a becomes 2 into 2. Why? Because a is 2 plus n minus 1, n value is 10. So 10 minus 1 into d is nothing but 5. So into 5. So substitution is made. Now next process is operations. 4 operations as usual, you know that. S10 is equals to 5 into 2 into 2, 4 plus 10 minus 1, 9 into 5. The next step, S10 is equals to 5 into 4 kept as it is plus 9, 5 times is 45. Again, S10 is equals to 5, 4 plus 45 is 49. Again, 5 into 49 is nothing but 245. 245. What is this 245? 245 is nothing but sum of 10 terms. Sum of 10 terms. Here it is asked to find the sum of the following AP 2, 7, 12 up to 10 terms. What is the answer? The sum of 10 terms of this AP is nothing but 245. Therefore, we say that sum of 10 terms of this particular AP is 245. Did you understand, children? Now we'll enter into the answer of second problem. Second problem goes like this: minus 37, minus 33, minus 29. Up to how many terms here? 12 terms. Therefore, we will say here n is equals to 12. Now, what is the first term? First term is a is equals to minus 37. As you can see here, in the first place, minus 37 is there. Therefore, a is equals to minus 37. What is the common difference? Second term minus first term. What is second term? Minus 33 minus into minus 37, because you are subtracting the minus term itself. Therefore, maintaining the bracket. Understand? B is equals to minus 33 minus into minus plus 37. Now, minus 33 plus 37 is nothing but plus 4. Therefore, the common difference becomes D4. D is equals to 4. Understand, children? Now, what is the n value? 12. How the n value is 12? It is because that it is asked here up to 12 terms. You have to make sum of 12 terms. Therefore, n is equals to 12. Now, here also the same way. All these four problems goes the same way. Direct substitution to the formula. What is the formula? Every time it is required to write the formula. Sn is equals to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now go for direct substitution. N is nothing but 12. 12 by 2 into 2. What is a? Minus 37. So 2 into minus 37. Why it is 2 into minus 37? Because it is 2 times a. Therefore 2 times minus 37. Next, what is there? Plus n minus 1 is nothing but 12 minus 1. D, which is nothing but 4. So into 4. Now S12 is equals to 12 by 2 is 6 into 2 into minus 37 is minus 74 plus 12 minus 1 is 11 into 4, kept as it is. Now S12 is equals to 6 minus 74 kept as it is plus 11 4 times is 44. In the next step we are solving this. S12 is equals to minus 74 plus 44 is minus 30. Therefore, S12 is equals to 6 into minus 30. 6 into minus 30 is minus 180. So, we got the answer minus 180 after the sum of 12 terms. So, in the second problem, sum of 12 terms of the given AP is minus 180. It's very easy. Now let's find the solution for the third problem. The third problem is 0.6, 1.7, 2.8 up to 100 terms. Here you have to find sum up to 100 terms. Okay. Now we'll extract the data from this problem. A is equals to 0.6 because first term is 0.6. A is equals to 0.6 and D is nothing but the common difference. This common difference is second term minus first term. Second term is 1.7 minus 0.6. 1.7 minus 0.6 is nothing but 1.1. And n is 100 because here you have to find the sum up to 100 terms. So n becomes 100. Now take the formula. Formula is nothing but Sn is equals to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Go for the direct substitution. S100 is sum of 100 terms. Therefore, S100 is equals to 100 by 2 into 0.6. Why? It's a value. A is nothing but 0.6. Therefore, in place of 2a, you have written 2 into 0.6 plus n minus 1. N is 100. Therefore, 100 minus 1 into 1.1. 1.1 is nothing but the value of D. In the second step, S100 is equals to 100 by 2 is 50 into 2 into 0.6 is 1.2 plus 100 minus 1 99 into 1.1. S100 is equals to 50 keep as it is. 1.2 plus 99 into 1.1 is 108.9. S100 is equals to 50. 1.2 plus 108.9 is 110.1. Now see that 50 into 110.1 is 5,505. 5,505. Thus we get the sum of 100 terms of the given AP the sum of 100 terms of the given AP is 5505. Understood, children? Now we will enter into the solution for fourth problem. The fourth problem is 1 by 15, comma 1 by 12, comma 1 by 10 up to 11 terms. Here it is asked to find the sum up to 11 terms. But you can see here it is given rational numbers. Since given rational numbers, you cannot extract the common difference directly by subtracting. You need to take LCM. Now see that first term is 1 by 15. A is equals to 1 by 15. D is equals to second term. Second term is 1 by 12 minus first term is 1 by 15. How you take the LCM? Consider the denominator, which is nothing but 12 and 15. Factorize, prime factorization. Go for prime factorization. 12 can be written as 2 into 2 into 3. 2 times 4, 4 3 times 12. This is the prime factorization of 12. We got 2 into 2 into 3. Now prime factorization of 15 is 3 into 5, because 3 into 5 is 15. Now see which are the common present in these two factors. 3 and 3 are the common. So write only once. 3 and 3 are the common in both the case. So write only once. And rest of the numbers you write directly 2 into 2 into 5. Therefore, the LCM becomes 3 into 2 into 2 into 5 is nothing but 60. Means LCM of 12 and 15 is 60. Now, this 60 should be multiplied with each term and should be divided with the whole. 1 by 12 is there, 1 by 12. 1 by 12 into LCM minus 1 by 15 into LCM whole divided by LCM, that is 60. Now you can see that 12 5 times, 12 5 times 60, 15 4 times 60. Therefore I have written 5 minus 4 whole divided by 60. Now 5 minus 4 is 1, 60 kept as it is, and thus we get the common difference. D is equals to 1 by 60. In this problem, what is the common difference? 1 by 60. Now you have got the value of A, common difference 1 by 60, and how many terms you have to add? 11 terms. Therefore N is equals to 11. Now go for direct substitution with the formula. Formula you already know, so I've just substituted here. Yes, 11 is equals to N by 2. In place of N, 11 is there because N value is 11. So direct substitution is made. 11 by 2 into 2A. In place of A, first term 1 by 15 plus N minus 1. N is nothing but 11. So 11 minus 1 into D. D is nothing but 1 by 60. Now multiply. Just 11 is equals to 11 by 2 cannot be divided. Keep as it is. This is nothing but 2 into 1 by 15 is 2 by 15 plus 11 minus 1 is 10 by 60, kept as it is. After taking the LCM here, it is not possible to add just like that. You need to take the LCM. Before taking LCM, this 10 and 60, 10 could be divided by 60, it comes 1 by 6. Therefore, 10 by 6 is written as 1 by 6 here. S11 is equals to 11 by 2 into 2 by 15 cannot be divided, kept as it is, plus 1 by 6. Now, 2 by 15 plus 1 by 6 is not possible to add. What we need to do is take LCM. Here taken LCM. After taking LCM with the prime factorization method, we have got 30. 30 as a LCM. Now what you need to do is multiply this 30 with individual term and divide whole by the LCM. Thus we get S11 is equals to 11 by 2. 2 into 2 by 15 into 30. This is LCM. Plus 1 by 6 into 30 whole divided by 30, and we get S11 is equals to 11 by 2 kept as it is. 15 2 times 30, so 2 into 2 it becomes, plus 6 5 times 30, so 5 kept as it is divided by 30. Now you can see that S11 is equals to 11 by 2, 2 into 2 4, 4 plus 5 9, 9 by 30 kept as it is. Now multiply this can be divided 3 times 3 times 9, 3 10 times 30. Therefore 9 by 30 can be written as 3 by 10. Here it is 10. 11 by 2 did not make any change, kept as it is, and 9 by 30 we have made as 3 by 10. Now multiply 11, 3 times is 33, 2 10 times is 20, and therefore the sum of 11 terms of this particular AP, sum of 11 terms of this particular AP is 33 by 20. Did you understand, children? In all these cases, this was very direct method where only substitution is required. After substitution, what you need to do is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. If you know all these 4 operations very well, this problem is highly dead easy. In future problems, application type will be there. That is not so easy as this one. Understand, children? Thanks a lot.